All right, let's talk about one of India's most ambitious projects ever, the Mumbai to Ahmedabad high-speed bullet train. Seriously, this isn't just a new railway line, it's a project that's literally set to redefine travel and, in a way, shrink the country.
So picture this. You need to get from Mumbai to Ahmedabad. That's a 508-kilometer journey. Right now, you're looking at a good 7, maybe even 9 hours, whether you're driving or on a train. But what if? What if you could do that entire trip in just 2 hours?
And that comparison right there, that's the whole game. We're going from 7+ hours down to 2. It's so much more than just a faster train. It's about plugging two of India's biggest economic engines directly into each other like never before. This is, without a doubt, a peek into the future of how India's going to move. You know, for decades, the idea of a high-speed rail network crisscrossing India felt like something out of a science fiction movie. It was just a dream. Well, now that dream is finally actually becoming a reality. Okay, so how do you even begin to build something this massive? What does it really take? Let's get into the blueprint and talk about the incredible collaboration and, of course, the cost behind it all. So this isn't just an Indian project. It's a huge international collaboration. You've got Indian Railways on one side, and on the other, Japan's International Cooperation Agency, also known as JICA. It's a really powerful partnership, right? You're combining India's incredible ambition with Japan's world-famous, time-tested expertise in high-speed rail. And the cost? Well, the cost definitely reflects that ambition. We're talking about 1.08 lakh crore rupees. To put that in perspective, that's over 13 billion US dollars. This thing is easily one of the largest infrastructure projects in India's history, which tells you just how much of a national priority it is. Okay, so we've got a sense of the scale of this thing. Now let's get down to the fun stuff, the journey itself. Where exactly is this train going to go? And the big question, when can we actually expect to ride it? So mark your calendars. The official timeline says the very first run of the bullet train is scheduled for August 2027. And then the full end-to-end corridor is expected to be completely operational by 2029. It's getting close. Let's trace the route. The whole thing kicks off in the heart of Mumbai's financial hub, the Bandra Kurla complex. From there, it's going to connect some really key industrial areas like Thon, Virar, and Vapi as it makes its way into Gujarat. And once it crosses into Gujarat, it'll hit major cities like Surat and Vadodara before pulling into its final stop at the Sabarmati terminal in Ahmedabad. You can see the whole route is designed so strategically to create this seamless, super fast connection across one of the most vital economic corridors in the entire country. Now, for a project this ambitious, you can't just use any old technology. You need the best in the world. And that's exactly why India is partnering with the global pioneer of high-speed rail, making sure this train is not only incredibly fast, but also unbelievably safe. We're talking about Japan's legendary Shinkansen technology. And look, this isn't some brand new, untested system. The Shinkansen has been the absolute gold standard for high-speed rail for more than half a century. It's famous for being crazy punctual and having a safety record that's just second to none. Specifically, this corridor is going to use the E10 series Shinkansen. These things are engineered to fly along at over 300 kilometers per hour. They've got this sleek, aerodynamic design and, of course, tons of advanced safety systems. But what's really crucial here is that they're being specially adapted for India's unique climate and conditions. And when we talk about safety, I just want you to look at this number for a second. 0. That's the number of fatal accidents in the entire history of the Shinkansen system, going all the way back to 1964. 0. That's the kind of legendary safety record that India is bringing to its own railway network. It's incredible. But here's the thing, and this is really important. This project isn't just about importing cool technology. It's about building that capacity right here in India, taking on some absolutely mind-blowing engineering challenges, and really kicking off a new era of self-reliance. I mean, the construction itself involves some unbelievable engineering feats. We're talking about India's very first undersea rail tunnel. Dozens of massive bridges, hundreds of kilometers of elevated tracks. All of it has to be built to a standard that can handle trains moving at over 300 kilometers an hour. And that brings us to this quote, which I think just captures the spirit of the whole project perfectly. India isn't just going to run the bullet train, it's also going to build it. And that's not just talk.
BML Limited already has a contract to manufacture these made-in-India train sets, which is a massive, massive step for self-reliance in this kind of advanced technology.
So let's zoom out for a second. When you put all these pieces together, the incredible speed, the cutting-edge technology, the massive investment, what does it all really mean? This is about so much more than a train line. This is about transforming a nation.
Because the impact just ripples outwards, way beyond travel time. It's a huge economic catalyst for the whole region. It's a quantum leap forward in technological mastery for the country. It's creating thousands of skilled jobs. And it represents a fundamental upgrade in what connectivity and safety mean in India. So when you really think about it, the bullet train is so much more than just infrastructure. It's a powerful, moving symbol of India's ambition. It's a tangible sign of a nation that is moving forward, and moving forward fast. And as this first Mumbai-Ahmedabad corridor becomes a reality, it just naturally leads to an inspiring question, doesn't it? Because this is just the first step. With all the skills, the technology, and the ambition now firmly in place, the real question is, what's next for India's high-speed journey? Where do we go from here?